Hello guys. So I am Israel Izzy Cruz. I am a peer mentor and travel trainer for the Center for Self Advocacy. I am here with Andrew Markham. Andrew, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself to the people.
Sure. Hi, Izzy. My name's Andrew. I'm a program coordinator for the Center for Self Advocacy. So that just means that I work closely with the executive director and the other staff, as well as service providers and the people that we serve, and collaborate with to develop programs that help people with disabilities live more independently in the community and make choices. We focus specifically on people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and we do a lot of peer mentorship, um, using our knowledge as people with disabilities to help other people navigate the service system, get access to transportation, get some training in self-advocacy and pre-employment training, and to learn about disability history and disability culture and social justice issues that are affecting not only people with disabilities, but people across different communities. So all of those things are focused on our mission, which is to help people with intellectual and developmental disabilities make a contribution to their communities and to be able to live in their communities the way that they see fit.
Cool. So as you know, one of my projects that I am working on is the Center for Self Advocacy YouTube channel and social media as a whole. So one of the things that I thought would be a great idea to do to kind of introduce everybody who don't know who we are, and some people who do know who we are and what we do, is kind of do a staff introduction. And I know you kind of touched on what you do for the agency already, but I just want like a brief statement as to why you think that the center is important and why you think that people should invest their time in learning about it.
Well, I think it's really important that that we have a space, that we have an agency for people in the disability community that's peer-led and provides peer-to-peer support, because most of the services that are available out there are run by larger agencies where the people in charge and making the decisions aren't necessarily people with disabilities, and they don't necessarily come at things from a disability perspective. So they're not always it's not always the best way to help people make choices that they want to make, and to help them make good choices and take responsibility and to know their rights. A lot of the other services are just about meeting people's basic needs, which is really important, of course. But one of the things that people need is to learn how to do things on their own whenever they can, and also to get the supports that they need to do the things that they want to do. And sometimes the traditional service system isn't geared towards that. It's geared towards kind of the status quo, not necessarily helping people make their own choices, but just maybe helping them get by. And we want to offer something more than just helping you get by. We want to offer you the chance to be a fuller member of the community and to be able to contribute in the way that you want to.
And I know, to be honest, for me, that was a huge selling point. And me joining the team about a year ago was the peer-to-peer aspect of it. Because I know when I was growing up and transitioning from high school to adult life, as they say, there wasn't really a peer-to-peer program. So I thought that was a huge selling point for me in wanting to join the team and be a part of the Center for Self Advocacy. Would you say that would be the same for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a person with disability. I was born with cerebral palsy. I also study and teach about the history of disability for the City University of New York in disability studies. So I have a personal as well as intellectual interest in how it is that we talk about disability and respond to disability, and how we can talk about and respond to disability differently
Yeah.
to make things more accessible and to have greater equality of access and opportunity for people. Because I think the way that we respond to disability has largely been pretty negative and had a lot of negative consequences for people with disabilities and just society in general. So I've always wanted to do work that would change that, contribute to making a difference in that area.
Changing the basic stereotypes. Yeah, I definitely understand that for sure. Is in closing, is there anything that you want to tell people that don't know who we are, what they can expect from us as an agency, what we want to see happen in the future, and things like that?
Sure. I mean, one thing that comes to mind is that we're not here to, tell you what to do or tell you what you need. We're here to listen and support you in what it is that you need. And we develop our educational workshops and our peer support groups and our travel training program and our pre-employment stuff is all based on responding to the needs that people tell us that they have and the wants that people tell us that they have. We have the social justice group and the women's group and the disability and identity group, among others, because people have said, we want a space to talk about these issues, to talk about what's going on in the world around us, to talk about what our lives and experiences of disability mean to us and how those experiences allow us a different perspective on the world and can help us define our place in our community on our own terms, not on the terms of a service provider or some stereotype or whatever, So I think, people use the word person-centered a lot, and it's an important concept, but I think sometimes the main point gets lost, which is it's about you and what you need and what you want to do. It's not
Absolutely.
about us.
Right. With that, I want to say thank you for your time, Andrew. I really appreciate you taking this 5-10 minutes to sit down and speak with me and kind of put your thoughts out into the world about the Center for Self Advocacy, our future, and what you want to see. So I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys. I hope that in the comment section, you guys let me know what you want to see from the Center for Self Advocacy YouTube channel. We have some really great things planned in the future, and I hope you guys stick around. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Izzy. See you again soon.
Yep. Bye, Andrew.
Bye-bye.